So what's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Violent. Let's rewind it back. Let's rewind it back just a bit. We're in zombies now. Call of Duty World War II zombies. And right here we're seeing the Call of Duty Twitter page. The man we want to look at is Cameron Dayton. Okay, he is the creative director at Sledgehammer Games for the Zombies mode. Now this man spoke about the orders feature that's coming, and that was on Zombros. He was actually featured here, so I'm going to be linking just a small very segment here that we're going to be watching. All of that will be linked in the description box below. Be sure to check out their podcast if you want to see it in their entirety, but we're going to react to this and get an update on what's coming in the orders feature for zombies.
That makes sense. I noticed you added the supplies tab to zombies, and the mail officer and the quartermaster and the good old order stuff. So once again, good. Just want to tell you, good. Keep it up.
Yeah. No, and that was a hard decision. We've been talking about getting orders and contracts available with this DLC. There were a few bits of polish, and I think we've kind of responded to that one already. I also like how that hasn't, it's allowed everybody to focus in on the Easter eggs for this first little bit. Orders and contracts are coming through shortly. They're a lot of fun. It's the sort of thing we've been wanting to have in for a while, but it now gives that sense of progression, and every hour you spend in on this game will have something very deliberate and changing and productive.
Wonderful. Well, that sounds good, because that's their complaint of where's the replayability in this game, especially for solo players that get very upset about this and very critical that the game mode doesn't have them playing to God knows what rounds for whatever reason.
Right, and we, just want to let you know, very aware. We want to make sure that movement through and that progress feels rewarding. Prestiging needs to feel more rewarding, and those are elements that we're going to be responding to over the next little bit.
Awesome. So there we have it. Now we have an official answer from Cameron Dayton himself as to what's exactly going down. So there's going to be a fundamental change with gameplay, which I knew needed to happen. Absolutely. And so I'm going to switch over now to the gameplay, because this is what we're seeing right now before the update happening this Tuesday. I've stated on the channel before in other videos that there's going to be an upcoming update coming this Tuesday, and it's going to be big. It's going to be big, okay? It's going to be introducing orders. Just finished a match, 23 minutes long. My current rank progression right now is Master Prestige rank 66. I got a lot of friends that are rank 1000, but I have a long ways to go if I'm even going to get close to that. But this video, let me know what rank you are in the comment section below. Are you Master Prestige yet? Have you gotten past that huge hump and now you're on your way to 1,000? Because it's 1,000 ranks. And as Cameron Dayton just said, they're going to be looking at prestige rewards. And hopefully, if you're already to 10th prestige, we'll just be granted them instead of just losing out. There should be some sort of tracking system for people who have already earned their way there. The game's been out for quite some time, so that should be taken into consideration. And that orders feature, that tab that's there, we don't quite have a visual representation for what it looks like, but we do have some concept art that's coming in, okay? And this concept art was retweeted by my man Jay Rizzo, and he retweets a lot of cool stuff, but this one in particular showcases one from It's Meraki, and I'll have that link also down in the description box below if you want to get a closer look at this. But he has an image here, and I believe this is custom made. Orders and contracts coming next week, and it's referencing his video. But this image that we got here is pretty interesting. We have a special order, and I believe he made these, but Armory credits is available, and this is something that I believe we've been longing for. Okay, we can't really earn Armory credits except without opening zombie supply drops, and that is a common problem, one that we've had all season pass. But now we have a potential way to earn Armory credits by playing zombies, whether that's getting kills and these rewards are what's more intriguing to me, because I love loot, sweet juicy loot, and that loot is something that I can make videos on and keep you guys updated on what's happening with the contract system. So that's what I'm going to be tracking throughout the remaining time that we have left in the season pass. So if you want to be a part of this, be sure to subscribe, and I'll keep you up to date as for what we know. But I want to see loot come in, and zombies in particular have special weapon contracts or orders that we can complete, where we can get new weapons that are maybe themed based on the event that's here. With Shamrock and Awe, we could have got some things that were tailored towards the event of Shamrock and Awe, and I think that would have been cool for zombies. We can, of course, beat it in multiplayer, get things done that way, but if zombies had its own particular focus, and you could go into multiplayer as a bonus and complete other things in the same week and kind of earn double the loot in both categories, I think it would make Call of Duty a little bit more interesting. And so here we are. We have Major Hank Rodeo, and I did call it from the start when I made the original video on who this man is in headquarters and how we saw him in the prologue. So it's good to be back, and I'm excited for where this is going to go in the future. I'll have you another update very shortly on what's going on when it comes to that, okay? But for now, I want to really talk about some of the expectations when it comes to what these daily, weekly, and special orders can really mean for replayability. There's a factor that's included with each and every one of these, and it plays a huge role into changing the elements of why we're playing. The gameplay in general will change. There will be specific reasons why you're killing zombies, and if the trend continues like multiplayer, we will see 6 daily orders that we can complete. Those will reset every 24 hours. Hopefully there'll be a timer there that's nice and easy for us to understand when things are resetting, and it's pretty reliable. So I'm hoping to keep that updated here on the channel as we move forward. Now, we got the teaser when this initially started for the orders, but didn't have Nazi zombie orders when the game launched. This made us all really sad. We expected it to be here in DLC 1. It was postponed. There were major flaws happening in the system, and they had to fix it. And we found that out through the Zombros episode that's linked down below. And I'm really glad that Cameron Dayton's coming out and telling us what's exactly been going wrong this season pass and being more open about it, because it really helps drive a new path forward down the pipeline when it comes to what we can expect. And what I want to talk about first is daily orders. Of course, armory credits, as we know, is something that is very lacking when it comes to zombies, because you can't really get armory credits unless you're opening supply drops, and the only supply drops we could ever earn were ones we earned by ranking up. There was no other way of doing it. There's no wager matches, there's no grief mode, there's no other means of doing it except ranking up. I do believe we'll be earning zombie supply drops through these daily orders. Raven tokens, double XP, kind of debatable. Moving into weekly orders, I think the loot's going to look something like epic weapon variants. I think rare zombie supply drops will be here. That's where we'll have the upgrade in the weekly orders. Heroic charms and outfits are, of course, just something that I put there as a filler. These are good alternatives, I think, for a weekly basis. Not sure how outfits will work. Of course, we have special characters. People like that you have to earn these ones. But I think if we get a variety of different characters in the loot pool, the ones that'll really stick out are the ones that people are earning. So they won't become useless. In fact, those are the ones that'll be sought after as good players. When it comes to special orders, I think this is a new upgraded term. This is our weekly order as well that's done and reset with our weekly orders, but this is one that's probably Easter egg heavy, I would hope, and if we beat the Easter egg, we're heavily rewarded, and I mean that in the sense of heroic weapon variants, possibly heroic weapon bribes, so you're guaranteed to get non-duplicates. DLC camos is something I'd like to be introduced here as well. We like our camos as zombies players. Now, if we could get ones on specific weeks that don't return, that would make things a lot more fun, a lot more interesting. New Raven research? I don't know. It's a small team over there at Sledgehammer. I'm not sure how much they can do, but for weapons and camos, I think would be a perfect place for the special orders. So that's where I think where we're sitting right now, fellas, when it comes to World War II zombies and the orders and contracts coming. Let me know what you guys think of this new profound look as to the gameplay and where we're moving here later into 2018. Things are looking a lot better. However, I do understand that a majority of the zombies community is already frustrated with how World War II zombies has performed and is being perceived. So it's understandable why there's this lack of interest occurring. But for the people that are here, best believe I'm going to have you covered each step of the way with these orders. Be sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date, know exactly what's happening, what weapons you can earn, what camos are going to be dropping every week. I'll have you covered here on the channel, so be sure to subscribe, activate that bell notification. There will be Fortnite uploads in between, but I'm going to be just as active in zombies because I'm moving towards Black Ops 4. That's the Mac Daddy that we're all going to. That's the godsend this year, and Treyarch is returning. So for now, we're going to have these weekly orders to keep us busy. And hopefully they're worth it. Hopefully they're really fun, and I got high expectations for what's to come. I'm ready to earn some new camos, ready to earn some new weapons on top of what we already got. Let me know where you guys are sitting on this, where your head's at, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Violent out.